Right, so you join me where I'm inside the Range Rover Sport SV. This is going to be really exciting. Cannot wait to sort of take you around the track, really. It's going to be really fun. Something I've wanted to do for a while. An incredible interior. I love it. We have SV mode activated and we're just going to have a bit of fun and enjoy it. So that's what we're going to do. So anyway, I've got my POV on my helmet as well. We have SV mode, so we press the button there, goes back to comfort, press SV, and we're kind of back into SV craziness mode. Start to build the car up, build the sort of the tyre temperature up. We can't forget this is an SUV, right? So on track with these sorts of cars, you have to be a little bit sort of, you've got to nurture them. You can't just go on a circuit with a car like this and just go absolutely flat out, because the brakes need to heat up. It's a heavy car. So anyway, so what we'll do is we'll build the tyre temperature up. So like I say, I've been on this circuit and won on this circuit, so I know it like the back of my hand, but I've not been here for a couple of years. So I say a couple of years, 2012, not been here since. So let's build the tyre temperature up and then we'll be able to sort of really get a feel for the car. And then it's rapid, it's really quick. Brake all the way in. Lovely on the power. A little short shift and then on the power again all the way out. Look at that, look how well the car sits. Before we carry on, make sure you use Car Vertical when checking a car's history. If you're buying a car, selling a car, whatever, make sure you check it out, because what we have directly in front of us is a Lamborghini Gallardo on the side of the screen. This car, financial and legal status, I always check that when buying cars in, because you just want to check that there's no outstanding finance. And this car has had damage, and oh my goodness, the roof is off the car. Wow, that is not in a good way at all. What it also does is it checks database for theft. So if the car's been stolen, as we know, it's at an all-time high at the moment in England and Europe, wherever. It's not currently once it's stolen, not currently stolen in the past, and it checks the police database, so that's incredible. And then the odometer is great because you can see an actual pattern with it, and if it's going well consistently and then up consistently, you know the mileage is correct and it's not sort of a sudden movement and going down. It's always an alarm. So you can actually see where the car is financed as well, which is really, really cool. This car is actually wanted, well, not wanted, but recorded as a scrap. So at this point, it's game over. It's damaged 2 times and it's actually marked as an insurance write-off. But not only that, gives you the market value, which is incredible, and it gives you everything when it failed a technical inspection, when it was inspected, change of number plates, etc. But as we know, the photos are the one which is just absolutely crazy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to offer you guys, as always, 20% off, not 10, 20, which is even better. So you can get your discount with Car Vertical. It's just here. Just use code Archie, crack on, enjoy, and we are going to go jump straight back in the Range Rover Sport SV and hoon it around the track. Sits so well. We're going to go into the right-hander. Second gear is way too high, so you've got to do it in third, really. All the way in. Brake nice and deep. Down to third. All the way in. And then we go. Round the right and then round the left. Little short shift. And then we go in. Third gear all the way in. There we go. Up to fourth. I always try and V the corner off there. So turn and brake. If you turn and brake in a car, it just makes such a difference. What we're going to do is we're going to do 0 to 60. I'm on the track on my own, so we can do that. That's not a problem. So we're going to do that down the back straight in just a second. Then we can really feel what the car has in terms of acceleration wise as well, because I want to see that. I think that's kind of one of the things like everyone kind of thinks is, oh, 0 to 60, what's it really like? So let's find out. Right, so I'm here on my own, nice and safe. Right, so we'll go first gear. We'll stay offline just in case someone does want to come. Foot on the brake. Quickly the car stops and then we're in. Look at the braking. Third gear all the way in, it just brakes and then you're in. And then the acceleration all the way into the apex. Mental for an SUV. It's mental, absolutely mental for an SUV to just turn and power like that. Is nuts. Wow, it does surprise me how flipping good it is. What a bit of kit. Genuinely, I don't know what you get. Obviously it's expensive. It's expensive for a reason though. That's for sure. Go up the gears, go down too many gears. But all in all, it's a fast car. Like, flipping hell. And do you know what? It's actually a shame that there's not going to be many of these sorts of cars left, I personally think. Because we're going to hybrid, we're going to miss all this sort of stuff. I'm the biggest SVR fan in the world. I'm going to miss this sort of car. Anyways, what I'm doing is I'm just giving the brakes a little bit of a cool down for one lap, looking after the car, and then I'm going to sort of start to push again, because I just want to look after the brakes rather than just pound them, you know, and then, you know, after a bit, you will get a bit of brake fade naturally just with a car like this. So the Brembo brakes on this are the biggest ceramic brakes that you can actually get on a car. What a bit of kit. I knew it was going to be good, but that is really surprised me when driving it, because I think it's one thing when you're a passenger and then you actually get to experience it as a driver, and you can feel it, you're braking, you're turning all the way into the corner, you can realise what a cool bit of kit it really is. And I think sometimes with cars like this, you don't really have the respect for them, let's say, until you see them in their full capabilities, like on a track or, you know, in a straight line. But I always feel that a track really shows how good a car really is, because it actually shows the balance. In a drag race, yeah, you can be fast, but if it handles like rubbish, it's not going to show you any of that. So that's what I mean on that front. But I love it in the Flux Silver, which it is, which is in. And yeah, it's just it's a great bit of kit, and I have loved every single second driving that. And I think that, look, my one is around the corner, and I think we're gonna have a lot of fun. I think we can make some great content with this car and really enjoy it. And yeah, I think that I can't see myself driving a better day to day. Okay, yeah, it's probably not going to be the best commuter on fuel, but I'd rather spend a bit more money on fuel, have the performance and the luxury at the same time. I even love the fact of, look, all the carbon fibre tips, the detail and everything else of this is mind-blowing, to the point where even Range Rover is in carbon fibre. So look, great car, lived fully up to the expectations of what I was hoping for and expected. And now it's well, going back to London to where the car, like I mentioned in a previous video, my car is at. So better get collecting, better get enjoying. I think one thing which I probably am going to do is change over from the carbon wheels, because I think where I live in London, I just know they're going to get curbed in like 5 minutes, and then after that I'm just going to be like, right, well, what now? Because I don't know, you fixed that. But look, amazing car. Thank you so much to Land Rover for inviting me out on an epic trip. It's something which I really loved, and there'll be more content to come soon. So I hope you enjoyed it, guys. I'll see you for the next one.